is going on, everyone? It is MrWARNINGhazard with another upload to this channel, and today I wanted to bring you guys the new Onslaught DLC for Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, I personally don't have this map pack yet, however, I do want to cover it on my channel, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so our first DLC for Call of Duty Ghosts is Onslaught, and it came out January 28, 2014 for the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, and if you're on PC or PlayStation 3 or 4, it comes out February 27th of 2014, and the price is $14.99. Onslaught features 4 multiplayer maps. You have Bayview, Containment, Fog, Ignition, and an Extinction mode map called Nightfall, which they're actually starting a whole new campaign for Extinction. And then you have one weapon, which is turned into 2, which is the Maverick and the Maverick A2. Alright, so now I'm going to go into depth a little bit on each map and everything that this DLC contains. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and start off with Fog. Fog is inspired by classic horror films and actually has some cool features. It is a small to medium-sized map, and it puts you in a campsite, and everything looks real dark and dreary, foggy, everything's abandoned. And if you complete a field order, you will be turned into Michael Myers, and you will have this axe, and the music in the game actually changes to the Michael Myers theme song, and everyone knows that someone is Michael Myers, and that they need to watch out. Alright, so the next one is Bayview, and it is based on a coastal Californian boardwalk. Bayview is a small, fast-paced run-and-gun map, and it actually has a trolley that goes back and forth around the map. Now, what is really cool, in the trailer for Onslaught, they actually had someone placing a sentry gun in the trolley, and the sentry gun moves with the trolley, so that way your sentry gun isn't stationary, it'll actually move around with the trolley, so I thought that was a pretty cool idea. On this map, if you complete a field order, you can actually call in a naval destroyer, and it will have airstrikes on the map, taking out people from offshore. The next map is Containment, and it is based in Mexico, and it's a smaller sized map. It's basically a Mexican village, and it has a small bridge and a truck containing leaking radioactive material. It has an elevated rooftop, which if you have a sniper rifle or an assault rifle, you can actually pick people off a lot easier up there. Alright, the last multiplayer map is Ignition. Ignition is basically inspired by Scrapyard, which if you remember from Modern Warfare 2, Scrapyard was the one with the broken down planes, multiple planes, and I thought that was a really good map, and a lot of fans liked that map. Ignition is a space launch facility. It is a run and gun map, and it says players can trigger 2 different rocket engine tests that send massive jets of fire to incarcerate enemy players caught inside their blast radius. So it's kind of like that one map from Black Ops 2 where that rocket shot off, except this one is a little bit different. I like these maps that you can actually interact with. Alright, so now let's move on to the Extinction map. And they're calling this Episode 1 of Extinction because they are starting a new campaign for the Extinction mode. The first part is Nightfall, and there are going to be 4 episodes. It has 2 all-new species of aliens and an exclusive weapon. So I am kind of excited to see where they're going to take this Extinction mode gameplay. Alright, so that is the maps. Let's go ahead and move on to the Maverick assault rifle and sniper rifle. In Modern Warfare 3, we saw our first gun DLC and our only gun DLC since Call of Duty has been released. Call of Duty Ghosts is bringing back gun DLC, which I am excited about because I always like new weapons and experimenting with different kinds of weapons, and it kind of refreshes the game just like the maps. Now, this Maverick assault rifle and sniper rifle is one gun, except you can put different attachments on it, making it an assault rifle or a sniper rifle. The assault rifle is fully automatic and has high damage at range. The Maverick sniper rifle has an advanced scope and is semi-automatic. So this is our first Call of Duty Ghosts DLC. Let me know what you guys think. I think it is pretty cool just because they added an Extinction mode, which they're starting all new campaign. They added 4 new multiplayer maps, as well as the Michael Myers, which everyone used to play. I remember back in Modern Warfare 2 days, where someone would have a knife and they got to go and kill everyone and people would hide. So I thought that was pretty cool. And as well as the airstrikes from the naval destroyer in the ocean on Bayview. And then lastly, they added a gun DLC, which I think is pretty cool. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully I can get my hands on this. I want to thank you for watching. And be sure to stick around for more great videos. Be sure to follow me on Twitter. It is at MrWARNINGhazard. Click on one of the 2 videos on the screen if you haven't seen them. And have a good day. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Adios.